And today we're looking at a Rat and a solo. Not the drink solo, but the Rat style solo thing. But it looks kind of a little bit like a drink in some parts. Pedal, and my name's Gabor. I got nothing else.
I'll let you out in public. Hey, I'm Alex. Welcome along. We're going to check out some distortion pedals today.
Yeah.
Please hit like and subscribe on the channel. Give us a thumbs up, ding that bell, and leave us a comment. That'd be awesome. Thank you very much.
Do they have solo, the drink solo in America and in Europe? Or is it just an Australian thing?
Ooh, I don't know.
Let us know. The drink solo. Is it just an Australian thing or is it overseas too? Comments below. But today we're not talking about a drink solo. We're talking about the solo pedal. So I'm a bit of a fan. Actually, we both are fans of Rats. We like the ratty side of things. And I've sort of, a few years ago now, sort of started collecting all the different Rat pedals, and I think I got most of them. I don't have like one of the really old Rat things, but you know, this is a
fairly old, yeah.
This is 90's, I think early 90's, and it's a Woodcutter.
And can I tell them how much you paid for it?
Sure.
$40.
$40. That's in a good order.
Probably worth more than that now.
for a Woodcutter, yeah. Which is, I don't think it makes any difference at a Woodcutter, but it has a little label that it's like a graffiti tag. I think the people that put these together in a manufacturing assembling area had a little sticker. Who did it? And Woodcutter was kind of like, I don't know, Frank Woods.
Sure.
Name. I don't know. I'm just saying a name. I don't think there's any difference really, but it has a stigma of Woodcutter. But this is a Woodcutter. I bought the second hand, and I didn't know about the Woodcutter thing for years after. And then when the whole Woodcutter thing was a big thing, I opened it up and I went, oh, cool, it's a Woodcutter. Yeah. Lucky draw. And then this, so the Solo Rat. Okay. Off topic. But the Solo Rat. So I believe it was around 2006 they released that. And this is probably the least ratty Rat. So this uses op-amp asymmetrical clipping with the 3 different types of mismatched diodes that you can clip between that are either hot, melty, or burny. And instead of having a usual filter control that you usually have, you have a Baxendall style control in the scoop. And then you have just a normal tone control on top of it. So slightly different, but in the end, most important part is what does it sound like. So let's compare the two, have a bit of a quick run through. If there's anything in particular you want to see with any of these pedals, let us know in the comments below, or any other shootouts between different Rat style pedals, comments below. So should we get into the Solo and the Rat?
Let's do it. So you know what you're hearing. I've got an old Yamaha SG500, some lovely underwhelmed paths from Mr. Glyn's pickups.
Video for the pickups up here.
And we're going through a Mozztronics Amp Switcher, a Cherry Tone OTS Mini 20 head, and a Tuno's Torpedo Captor X. That's the rig.
With a blue light. And it's got some reverb on it too, and we might add some delay later on if you feel like it. So the clean sound of the aforementioned guitar is suchly... and we should quickly do the obligatory thumb disclaimer. So Alex had a windsurfing accident.
Sure. Part of me is no longer on me. Let's just say that.
He's half the man he used to be by about a thumb's tip length.
Yes. Bridge big up. That is out of tune. All right.
Do you want to tune it? Just tune it.
No, I just play the wrong chord.
Okay. So let's just start. So everything at 12 o'clock, and we're on the hot. We're not melting, we're not burning, we're just hot to begin with.
Right on.
Keep it civil. Everything at 12 o'clock, this is what it sounds like.
Wow. Yep. What's going on?
Well, so I mean this one, they're quite active, aren't they? There's lots going on there.
Especially when you go like that.
When you go like that. So this one does a lot to mids, right? So let's just turn it up and hear how the mids come forth at you. Or go back there. So you got lots of mids there. Now this makes treble come forth at you at a slightly painful rate, or makes treble go somewhere far, far away. Sounds good though.
I like it. It's a smoother distortion than this traddy kind of thing.
Well, let's compare it to the Rat. So this is the LM308 standard, Rat kind of thing. This is what it sounds like in comparison. I've tried to go sort of similar sort of in gainage.
Okay. Did you? I think the gain's maxed on that fella.
Oh yeah, well that's alright. Quite different animals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So any particular thing? Do you want less treble or less of the mids or more mids? Or to me, it always feels like the only thing with mids is you turn them up and it's good, and then as soon as you kind of go back a bit, it sounds metal zone scooped. Oh, even if you just go a little bit. Like if you play, and if I just go back a bit.
Sounds pretty mid-forward.
That's nice, mid-forward. And so should we now... So you like that setting? Is that good? Sure. It's sort of lower gain. I'll do the higher gain.
It's still tons of gain there.
It's still tons of gain there, but I mean, we are on 10 o'clock. Let's just try the three different clipping, asymmetrical clipping diode switches. So at the moment, we're only hot, right? But it's going to get hotter, and we're going to start melting a little bit. So let's start melting from the heat.
Let's do the switch.
It gets much louder, and it sort of beefs up more than anything else.
I feel like it's mid-forward.
Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. So should we now, so we were pretty hot. We started melting a bit. Should we now sizzle and burn?
Let's do the switch.
So let's start on hot. progressively louder. And yeah, maybe it just keeps the mids keep pushing forward.
Feels like it.
Let's try it now with single coils, just for something different.
Okay.
So this is the Fender Aeodyne Special Telecaster. And there's a full video for it up here. And yeah, let's just check that out with the Tele. So this is the clean sound.
With the hot setting.
Yep. Cleans up very nice too. It loses that weight. Because yeah, there's a lot of weight in it. It's a big sounding pedal, as opposed to the Rat. It sounds very thin. Almost too fat for like chugga chugga stuff.
It works with that guitar because it's so twangy, that Tele.
But I want to burn.
Do you?
I mean, melt. No, burn first. No, melt first. Just that, I wish that top end, it reminds me a little bit of the Big Muff, where it's kind of a bit dark, but then as you bring that top end in, it gets too much. You know what I mean? I wish it was a subtler top end. That's better now. I want to burn, Alex. I want to burn. I think with the Tele, you like to burn it.
Nice.
I like the solo thing. Are you going to do a different guitar or?
All right, got some P90s with the Larrivee. Going to check out what this sounds like. The clean tone without the rodents.
Now let's try the same setting that I just had on the Tele before with the solo.
That's a good rock sound.
That sounds good. Okay, let's just melt. that guitar, I like Melt the best.
All right.
I think that sounds good.
Indulge in some echo.
You may, yes. So line 6, Echo Pro. Let me try the same.
Solos.
Let me try. Well, it's on my name, isn't it? Let me try the same thing now with low tuning. So this is my JMascis Jazzmaster. There's a playlist for this guitar up here with the rather awesome Tufted bridge and one of my favorite pickups at the moment, the Mad Love Travis Beanstyle in a
Trevi B.
Jazzmaster pickup, and it's in C standard tuning, and solo or rat, it sounds like this. Now let's go rat first, because low tunings we use a rat for low tuning. It's almost too fat for low tuning. That's because you don't have that bottom end. It's more mid forward.
Yep.
It's good for low tunings. This is too fat, so this is good for standard tuning.
Single coils and whatnot.
Single coils and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think these are single coils. But for low tuning, it's maybe almost too much. On the hot. Yeah, it sounds better for the low tuning.
Gonna cut through.
Better for low tunings.
So if you had to put one on a board, which one would you be picking?
If I have to put one on a board out of those two, well, it depends on the gig. If it's a gig where I do low tuning stuff, I'd go the Rats. Otherwise, probably the Solo.
It's pretty versatile.
It's quite a versatile pedal, yeah.
You can kind of get it angry like the Rat with that crazy top.
But there's so much kazungas. It's a kazunga-y kind of kazungas. Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely a different animal, totally different animal to that.
Yep. Different pedals again.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think? Leave us a comment, say hi, and let us know your thoughts. Do you have a solo?
Or do you drink Solo?
Ignore that one. Hey, links below the socials and podcast. Check it out if you got a second. Thanks for hanging. Enjoy your day.
And if there's any other kind of rat comparisons or anything you want to see, let us know in the comments below. I'm always happy to do anything rodent related. Or if there are any new kind of interesting rat clones that come out that we haven't heard of before, let us know in the comments below, because we always like ratty stuff. Or if you build one, send it to us. All right. I'm going to put up a playlist of everything rat related here. And on that note, see you later. Bye.